As we've seen, the big Easter weekend of footy kicked off last night. Richmond beat Carlton in a thriller by 5 points, 106 to 101. Wasn't close in the NRL. Manly flogged the Tigers. So what's ahead for the rest of the weekend? Bec and Jim Wilson are with us. Jimmy, a lot of footy on the weekend. First of all, Battle of the Bridges. Giants, can they get up against the Swans?
Is Mel anywhere in realms? Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, there she is. Hi, Mel. Well, they can. I think they'll be much improved this year, the Giants.
Yep.
I've got no doubts about that. But, hey, the Swans are the reigning premiers. The scheduling of this, I think, is atrocious. I just think, you know, Easter Saturday for the first game in Sydney and for round one, it's going to affect their crowd. They're playing at ANZ Stadium.
They've given a lot of tickets away
for
this game.
And to me, the Swans will win, but Giants will be improvers.
Yeah, okay. I think there's no question that this year we will see a massive leap in terms of the standard of the Giants. But, yeah, look, there's no question that the Swans, I mean, even Andrew Demetrio, who used to say the Swans were the ugly duckling of the AFL, he believes they'll go back to back.
Wow.
And they've got a great list.
The thing with the Swans is that halfway through the year they get a bloke called Kurt Tippett who comes just slides into the side. I think this will be Adam Goods' last season. I think they'll use him on and off during the season. I don't think he'll be playing week in, week out with the knees.
Talking about improving, you reckon GWS has got to improve. What about the Suns? Will they improve enough to take on St Kilda?
No, I think St Kilda are going to be really good this year. I mean, they've changed a lot of things about the way they play their footy. They've got a great lineup, Jim. Look, I think the same.
Few injuries.
Yeah, a few injuries, but I still think St Kilda can outdo the Suns. You know, I would be backing them in.
Suns are still, I think, a year or two away from playing or being in finals contention. Brisbane Lions Western Bulldogs is an interesting one.
Yep.
To me, the Lions, very good NAB Cup form. I think the Lions can win this in Melbourne.
Yeah, I do too.
Rugby League, Benny Barber comes back today.
Big, huge game for both sides, Bulldogs and South. Souths are undefeated, but I tell you what, not many people will be backing against a side that's got Ben Barber coming into it, who is obviously wanting to prove a point, Jim. This will be a cracker of a rugby league game, unlike last night's game, which was probably one of the worst rugby league games you'll ever see. And if it was an ad for the code, don't watch it ever again on replay because it was rubbish.
And having said that, a really good crowd on the Central Coast.
Yeah.
I mean, in Gosford, they love their rugby league. It's great to see Benny Barber back. Well, you know, as I said, this last night, some bizarre decisions. The obstruction rule again in the. I mean, I'm over it.
You know, you've got players saying they're deliberately running a different line in defence so they can collide with an attacking player. You know, just so the try is not awarded. Well, you've got to change something, Daniel Anderson, head of referees. You're a reasonable bloke. Let's change the rule before it gets out of control.
And do it early in the season too. Clear the whole thing up. All right, guys, thank you for that. Happy Easter.
And go Port.
Enjoy the footy. Yes.
Lid.
The MCG.
Lid.
We tipped to come last by...
No, you
won't get last.
I know, it just...
Oh.
You know, we know,
look at him talking it down.
We know our place in the AFL.
Oh.
Yeah, thanks, Jim. Grown. This is part of his strategy.
Yeah, I know it is.
It's round one and he's burying it. I'm going, come on, Presidente. Presidente, pump it up. Look, do it, Eddie.
You will beat the D's. There you are.
Oh, well, no.
I'll throw a chocolate egg at him.
The Moz is on him.
All right, thanks, guys.
Sister's curse.